over how to create intervals, confidence intervals for the mean when we are given a data set instead of given those summary statistics. So here we have the sleep study, and this has various different variables. We're going to be focusing on the GPA. This one has, stress scores, alcohol use, happiness, all different things that they collected data on college students. And what we want to do is we want to estimate the average GPA for this population. So to do that, we first need to copy and paste this data. So you're going to want to click on this first number here. So we want to click on the 3.6. And if you hit Control Shift down, so Control Shift down, or if you have a Mac, Command Shift and the down arrow, and then you're going to hit Control C or Command C to copy the data. So now we have all of this copied. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into the app. And again, what we want to be doing is we want to create a 95% confidence interval to estimate the average GPA of the population in the data set we just looked at. So when you are given data, we want to go into your own and the enter data. So enter data your own. We're going to name our variable GPA. And then you're going to hit Control V or Command V to put it into the data set here. You can also right click and press paste if you'd rather do it that way. So now you can see all of those data points are in here. We have a sample size of 253, so it's greater than 30, so we can use this app. And make sure you're using the inference for a population mean app. And then again, we want a 95% confidence interval, so confidence interval 95%. It shows you what the data looks like. You can see most of them are around the 3 to 3.5 range. Some are lower, some are higher. And then it gives us the sample size. The sample mean is 3.244. Sample standard deviation. Again, it creates the standard error, t-score, and margin of error for us. You can see that that sample mean is always going to be in the center, that 3.244, and we're adding and subtracting that margin of error to get our upper and lower bounds. So what this tells us is our interpretation. We are 95% confident that the average population GPA is between 3.194 and 3.294. So pretty close bounds here. It's around 3.2 to 3.3 for our GPA. So that's telling us that most of them had around to be average for this population. Now, if you wanted to change the confidence level, so we wanted to change it to 99%, you could. And you can see it got a little bit wider. If you wanted to change it to 90%, you could. You could see it gets a little bit more narrow. So that is how you estimate the population mean using confidence intervals when you are given a data set.